You are here tonight because guess what? Someone invited you, cared enough to invite you to become either a leader and or to just become a part of an amazing movement. I would like to say it's called the between the microbiome and the microcirculation movement, where you are going to learn some things about yourself, about your body that you didn't know before. So we're looking for entrepreneurial leaders to expand our businesses internationally everywhere. So we're not looking for you just in the Bahamas, Canada. We're looking for Peru, Mexico, UK, everywhere. We want to expand and touch the globe with this amazing microcirculation movement. So I'm not sure if my partner is going to do her thing tonight, but are you or aren't you? Just chime in and let me know. Are you or aren't you? Madam Mava, are you or aren't you? No, yes, yes, no.
Okay.
Okay, so my beautiful partner is going to do some of the first part, and then I will take over the rest. So take it away, Queen Mava, out of Canada, silver leader in Sanki Global.
Thank you very much, my queen. This is the queen of hearts, queen of diamonds. Sorry. Well, heart too, got a lot of big heart there. So today we'll talk about our health, about time, money, and an opportunity. They all go together. You need one of these to go with the other. Right now, our nations are crying. Unemployment in the last 2 years, over 207 million people lost their jobs. Can you imagine? Dire poverty increased by over 8 million people in the world. So it's not just in our backyard, it's all over the world. Unemployment in the last 2 years, a stunning 52 million jobs were lost. 122 million people are currently looking for a job. Good luck to us. Now, the world economy, the world growth decreased. Gasoline, the price just shot through the roof. Here in Toronto, it has doubled. Basic food increased, and it's not even good quality because now there are not enough of the nutrients as we had years ago. And of course, interest rates never fail us, it increased. So then the thing that we need the most, it's gone up, shut up, and we don't even have a job. So for the world health, people with diabetes, over 422 million people. And right now, I'm sure there's somebody here that can say, you know what? I've put part of that number in, sadly. People with cancer, over 20 million. 20 million. Heart attack diseases, 16% worldwide, and has increased by 345%, not 34.5, 345%. Death by stroke, 11% worldwide. Oh my God. We have a lot of work to do here. Now, world health, Alzheimer's disease, seventh leading cause of death in the world. The seventh, 50 to 70 million people have sleeping problems. These things are touching your neighbors, your own home. So go ahead and watch this video. It will explain some more to you. Thank you.
We are all living in this race called life, in which each day we have less time to live. Earning money is more difficult, and the competition to reach one's goals has become somewhat routine. The crisis around employment is especially serious since more than 207 million people lost their jobs in the last 2 years. And those few jobs that exist are highly competitive. That fact causes stress even among those who are fortunate enough to have a job. Furthermore, companies do not know how to create new sources of work and do not have sufficient funds to increase salaries of their employees. The reduction in wages, the loss of sources of employment, and the job losses during the pandemic was detrimental for all households. The poorest families were the most affected. The COVID-19 pandemic upset the world. Confined at home and watching computer screens, we were witnesses to the spread of the virus from one continent to another, how the number of cases increased, and how the number of deaths nearly reached 2 million people in 2020 alone. Health became a priority for everyone, and the scarcity of health services became the overriding problem. As the world economy became paralyzed, delinquents took advantage of the situation, which raised the level of criminality in the world to an alarming degree. Different nations of the world forecasted the beginning of the rise from extreme poverty close to the year 2030. Nevertheless, the numbers in reality show exactly the opposite, since 10% of the world's population still lives in dire poverty, with great difficulty obtaining even necessities like health, education, and access to basic services. As you can see, the reality that we are living today is uncertain and worrying. We have confirmed in the worst way that a pandemic, a war, or the lack of opportunities can bring the world's economy to its knees. Especially for you and your family. What are you going to do about this?
That video really and truly raises an alarm to what are we going to do about what's going on in the world? Like, are we going to sit there and just take it, or are we going to make a change in general? You know, so the reality is raw and alarming. However, there are companies that are investing in research and development to create technologies which aim to solve the world's economic and health problems. And I'm so happy to say that Sanki Global is definitely one of them. So Jared Leonard says he's a futurist and he's a humanist who has been studying new technologies and their impact on the humankind for the last 25 years. So let's just show you what he's found, his findings. These are some of his findings. So he went from starting in the internet and how that looked all the way to, you know, where we're going now in the world. Well, I'm happy to inform you that, you know, we stand in one of those lanes as Sanki Global. We're an innovative accelerator because we deal in nanotechnology. So as you can see, that is circled. We also deal in healthy extension of life, which is a part of futuristic thinking. And then another thing is we deal with even further futuristic thinking because guess what? We're dealing in radical life extension. You know, we love to say here at Sanki Global that we want to create superhumans. No, not robots, but we want to create persons that are able to go above and beyond all the time because of the way they feel. I wonder what that's going to take. So what is Sanki? Sanki, we're an international company of Japanese origin founded in 2010, whose main objective is to improve the quality of life so you live longer in a healthy way through the best nutritional technology in the world. San means respect and ki for vital energy. And so our visionary and founder loves to say, to be the company which unites and guides more people in the world towards well-being. So we're looking and pushing towards everybody having that sense of well-being in their life. And so how do we do that, and how do we go about that? Well, we are an innovative company. Our technological partner is Sanki out of Japan. It's a nanobiotechnology laboratory in Japan where all the scientific studies are done and where all of our active ingredients are made, then shipped over to Mexico to be packaged. So where did it all begin, and why did it all begin? Well, we wanted to find the secret of longevity. As you saw on that screen before, we want like supreme longevity all the way to then extension of life. So in order to do so, we set out to study the people who live more than 100 years of age in Japan, which are the centenarians, and they live in Okinawa. So we found these centenarians, and when we found these centenarians, guess what? We were like, oh my goodness, how? Why are you living so long? Why? So we reverse engineered it, and we did it for over 40 years. So what did they find? They found that they studied their eating habits, their external factors, and after many years of scientific investigation, 40 plus to be exact, 40 plus years, they discovered, and we discovered, the secret was in their microcirculation. Microcirculation, guys, okay? And so you don't understand the importance of microcirculation at all. So did you know that the circulatory system is made up of a network of more than 100,000 kilometers in length, or 2.5 times the Earth's circumference? That's how much is in our circulatory system in this body that we call the human body. To me, that's insanity. That's like crazy. Okay, to imagine that all these lines of circulation are going through our body. But did you also know that the circulatory system is in charge of irrigating blood and oxygen throughout your whole body, and the nutrients that get into the cells flow through the blood? So once again, think about it. What are you putting in your body? You heard Mava talk about the food. It's not really has all that nutritional value as we'd hope it to, not anymore. Oftentimes we're raping the earth to constantly keep planting and not even allowing it to recuperate itself. And then we don't put anything into it. And when we do, we put the wrong stuff in to make it grow faster and quicker and all this stuff. So these nutrients, we want nutrients to be able to circulate through our system, but is it the right ones? Okay. And so our circulatory system really needs to be functioning on supreme level in order for this to happen. So for that reason, poor circulation causes a few things. So what does poor circulation cause? Well, guess what? It causes low energy. I don't know if you've ever felt that lethargic feeling like, oh my God, I can't stay awake. I can't do it. And you're like, why? I've eaten or whatever. Guess what? It's your circulatory system. It's not functioning the way it needs to. And then, of course, an excess of cellular oxidation. This causes oxidative stress. Guess what? You start feeling older quicker. You're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? Why are all these wrinkles? Where are all these wrinkles coming from? Oh my goodness. And guess what? That's oxidative stress. And then, of course, inflammation, cell inflammation. And this is because of poor circulation. And we got to work at it. We really got to work at it. This is the cause of almost all of our health problems. It's a root cause. And, if you think of even Dr. Sebi's concept of healing and recovery was what? Remove all the excess mucus and inflammation and you will heal your body. That all has to do with the circulatory system. So in conclusion, if we improve your microcirculation, we improve your health and your longevity. How does that sound? Because if I tell you in Sanki, we're the only ones, not the people next door, not the next company, and not that company. We are the only ones to have an advanced and patented technology which improves microcirculation in just a few minutes. Now, if you know that, would you take it? Would you recommend it? Now, these crucial questions are going to be very important as we go along in the presentation. So be reminded of them. Would you take it? And would you recommend it? So the latest generation of nootropics is an advanced Japanese technology called Balage. We don't even like to sometimes call it a dietary supplement. We love to call it a formula because that's what it is. We have 80 plus clinics in Japan prescribing this product. Y'all did hear me right. Prescription, written prescription for Balage in Japan. It's not sold the way we sell it here in the Western world. It's not sold the way it's sold here. It's only sold by prescription in Japan. And we have 80 plus clinics that do that. So if clinics are doing it, doesn't that give value and clout to a product? For 40 plus years of research and innovation for one product, y'all just heard me tell you, we wanted to figure out what was it. And so we put the research, the development into one product. And our product is without competition. It is the only one. And no other product is like it in the world. The only one. And we're proud to say we're number one. We're a patented system with an advanced delivery system, which simply means it can get into your bloodstream within 20 minutes. 20 minutes, guys. So all I say is let's lean in and listen to what we have to say. Because Belage protects your immune system. It improves microcirculation. It increases natural essentials for your cells. It modulates gene expression. It inhibits inflammation. Once again, that word, inflammation. It reduces chronic inflammation. It decreases the effects of aging. So you're going to look longer, feel younger. You understand? And it helps to detoxify your liver. Listen, in the Caribbean, we love to drink our alcohol. We love to do things that we shouldn't be doing to our body. But guess what? This is going to help. This is going to help to reverse, recover, and restore it. And guess what? We are at Ozod Enzyme 5. And we have the Hyperlina Blue Spirulina in this amazing product. Guys, y'all don't understand the power of what's in this little tiny little pouch every single day that you drink it. But sit back, lean in a little deeper and listen how important your microcirculation is.
As we have said, the circulatory system fulfills very important functions, so having good circulation is indispensable for our health. But how can we know the condition of our blood circulation? The only way to know it is to observe your microcirculation through your microcapillaries. That is to say, the smallest blood vessels in your body, to be able to determine how good your circulation is. For that purpose, there exists a unique Japanese technology which is so powerful that it allows one to observe micrometric spaces invisible to the human eye. And in that way, your blood flow in real time. This is a Japanese technology and it is called X-Crista. It is a microscanner capable of seeing the microcapillaries in a safe and non-invasive way. Here now, we will show you an example using an X-Crista microscanner to find out the blood flow of a person before and after consuming Belage. As you can see in this test, the first image shows the microcapillaries of a person that has not taken Belage, while in the second image, you can see the microcapillaries of the same person 20 minutes after having taken Belage. In order to know if there is good or poor microcirculation, we must take note of 3 elements. 1. That the form of the microcapillaries does not have deformities and are elongated. 2. That the amount of microcapillaries is abundant. And 3, that the blood flow is not slow. As you can see, the result and efficacy of the product on the body is impressive. Now, visualize if with 1 packet of Belage, you were able to see the surprising changes in only 20 minutes. Imagine what it will do to your body if you take it daily. Would you recommend it? Would you like to recover the biological health of your body? Would you like to be part of helping other people make changes in their lives? Even better, would you like to earn money by recommending it? If your answer is yes to these 4 questions, stick around to see how it is possible to do so.
So guys, here is our scientific director, Dr. Behet Diaz, or like he likes to say, Behet Ideas, because he is an innovator. Our ingredients are the only ones in the world capable of acting on the inside cells of the mitochondria. The mitochondria is the energy houses of your cells. So, you know, even in the times of COVID, for instance, the first thing that the COVID-19 attacks is your mitochondria. And the pelage actually is able to regenerate. Now, y'all heard that word, regenerate. When he used that word on a forum that he did, a medical forum that he did for all of us one day, I was like, hold on, now I have to go to the dictionary just to confirm what I believe regenerate to mean. And it means bring back to life. It brings back to life your mitochondria. Okay, that is what this pelage does. It is simply an amazing formulation. And guess what? We deal in facts, not opinions. We have all the research manuals to prove what our products are capable of doing. And we're also in the specialized pharmacies, the DEF, and we have all the certifications and endorsements if needed and recommended by persons. So the BSCG, which I always love to show persons, is basically that stamp of approval for those that are athletes and that they need to show that, okay, guess what? We are products have no doping or drugs in it, and you're like, a professional athlete. Well, guess what? We have that to show you that, this is what it is and this is how it works. Okay. So it's really, really, really fantastically phenomenal. And that's why we are looking for you. And we're looking for entrepreneurial leaders like yourself to help us bring this technology to the world. Everybody needs this, not just me, not just Marva, not just Miss Edna, not just Miss Joy. We all need this. Do you understand what I'm saying? We all need this. At least I think we do, because I think all of us have a body and all of us need to make sure that our microcirculation is functioning the way it needs to so that our body can do what it needs to do as well. Okay. And that's just a bottom line. So what do we actually use? Well, we use intellectual distribution. And I know you're sitting there going, what? Y'all sound a little too scientific for me. No, listen, we are what would I say? We are a format or a structure called multi-level marketing, network marketing. And I know you just cringed and your back teeth just clenched down and your ears moved backwards and you went, oh, listen, MLM is something that's been around for years. I'm talking decades, over half a century or more. Okay. And network marketing has made hundreds of thousands of first-time millionaires. I don't know if you've ever heard of anybody like a Stormy Wellington who makes $1.2 million per month in network marketing. She don't make it in owning a Wingstop and owning this and doing that, and which she does own now. She owns all these different things, but guess what? She started in what? Network marketing, and she stuck to it. She stuck to it, kept doing it, and now she's making $1.2 million a month. What would you do with $1.2 million a month? Huh? What would you do? So how do we earn money? Or how will you earn money? Well, by recommending the product. Well, in order to recommend the product, don't you think you need to try it? That's the first thing. And then by creating a customer network. And then I know, yes, you just rolled your eyes and said, oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. You know that you talk to your friends, you talk to strangers sometimes about things that really make a difference in your life, something that you have become passionate about, something that you enjoy, something that you love. Well, pelage will become one of those things. And you're going to share it with everybody that you meet. Because why? You want to be that individual that can help somebody else in the world to get through with whatever they're getting through. And you want to see people healthy. You want to see people on that journey of health. Well, that will be creating your network. And then from there, you're going to be building a network of distributors, which will do the exact same thing as you. Yes, they're going to cringe when you say, oh, recommend the product. You got to get it first in order to recommend it. Then they're going to say, oh, I don't know anybody. But everybody knows somebody. Everybody knows somebody. So earn by building a network of distributors. You're going to earn weekly from the consumption by each pair of people in your network, regardless of who invited them and regardless of the level of depth. So it can go deeper and deeper and deeper because maybe you only brought in the first 4 people. And then there you went and helped those 4 to find their people. And it just kept on multiplying from there. And it's a multiplication business in network marketing. We don't add people, we multiply people. So what does multiplication truly look like when you're dealing with network marketing? Well, you went out and you found 4 persons that really were interested in what you were talking about, interested in getting their bodies to a next level, interested in having their circulation at their premier level. Okay. And when you did that, you then helped them find 4 people to do the same thing. Well, now guess what? That's an additional 16 people added to you. And it keeps multiplying from there. 16 find 4, it's 64, 64 find 4, it's 256. So as you can see, the multiplication just becomes catastrophic. Okay, so by the end of all of that, you have over 5,000 distributors. Now, what if those 5,000 distributors then go and say, well, you know what, let me go and find 3 people that want to purchase this product and just be customers. Well, now you have a network and clientele of 16,300 people, and then the network grows to 21,000 in total. And from a perspective of possibilities in this compensation plan, that works out to be about 10,920 pairs. And a pair pays about $4. So that's $43,000. Now, I will say to you, what if you're that individual that only starts and able to bring in 2 people and run from there? Well, guess what? You're going to earn about 21,000 from this scenario. So what if, maybe I can't do even 50%? What if I only do 10%? Well, the 10% will still bring you about $4,000 plus. And if you only decided to do 1%, $436. Now, I know you're saying, I don't know if that 436 could help me. Well, child, 436 could help plenty of people right now. And if you don't want to do 436, well, guess what? Get going. Get started and make it happen. Get to the 5, the 10%, and then go to the 50 and then make it 100. You know, it's really, really, really that simple. So, you know, J.D. Rockefeller always said, I prefer to have 1% of effort from 100 people rather than 100% of effort from myself, from my own effort. I know you're saying, huh? Yeah, wouldn't you? Like if you could go to work, really, let's be real. If you could go to work and say, okay, I have like 10 folders on my desk, but you do one, you do one, you do one, you do. If everybody did one and we all got it done, wouldn't it be easier? Well, that's how network marketing is. So furthermore, we can have a career plan where you can earn what? What can you earn? You can earn trips to Paris, trips to Japan. Listen, you can have a lifestyle bonus where either you can do a car rental, like your lease or your car payment, or you can just take the cash. The choice is yours, and we get paid weekly commissions. All this by reaching your objectives and those of your team. So you're working together to reach somewhere at the end. So how do I start my Sanki business, that you ask? Well, here's some of the packages. You can choose to come in this way with one of these 3 packages, or we have a smaller pack, United pack, which is 2 Ballage and a canoe. And you can get that for approximately, I think it's like $170 something with the shipping. I think for the Bahamas, I'm talking for the Bahamas, guys, not for any other country. It works out to be a $197. So you're looking at about $197 in total for the smallest pack. Okay. And so guys, get in where your faith lies, get in where you decide that, okay, guess what? I can afford this, you know, but if you feel that you want to go higher, like I have one gentleman called me the other day and he said, Dr. Ruth Ann, man, I want to come in with that pro pack. And I was like, okay. I said, you know, we have a smaller pack. He says, no. I want to have stock. I want to have product. I want to come in with the pro pack. I said, okay, no problem. He says, so I'm going to go and get my money and I'm going to come back. I said, well, you do know he says, I want to come in with the pro pack. I said, okay. I'm not going to fight you. So, you know, this is how it is here at Sanki. So are you ready to start your business with Sanki? That's really the bottom question. Are you ready to be able to share with persons and show people that you have something that nobody else in the world has? And you could literally pop your collar and be proud to say that. How about that? Huh? So we create an unbreakable commitment with your dreams. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Sanki Global. Now you can sit back and listen to this video.
Today is your opportunity. The opportunity to live without limits like many people are already doing. In Sanki, time is the most important because we understand that investing it wisely will open infinite possibilities for sustainable happiness. Enjoying a healthy lifestyle without economic difficulties and with the opportunity to fully live your passions with the most important people in your life means that you have made your time worthwhile. This is the case of thousands of people who have found their purpose in Sanki and have bet on getting there by making each day count. Today is your opportunity to belong to Sanki, to belong to a worldwide company that has succeeded in allowing thousands of people to find a purpose, stability, and a certainty that things can be better, that they can live a better life, that opportunities exist for those who are willing to take advantage of them when they are presented. Today, this opportunity is being given to you. Are you ready to take it? And you can count on us to make you the person you were born to be.
So I say to you, which door are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the closed door? The partially open door? Now, don't be nosy going into that partially open door now. Or are you going to go to the door that's wide open, waiting for possibilities, endless possibilities, the trips, the car bonuses, the being able to help persons around the world in your community to achieve a healthier them through longevity? Which one are you going to choose? I know which one I've chosen, and I know I'm sticking to it and making it happen. And so I say to you, you know, exactly, Mama, get on board, get on board, get on board. And, you know, all I can say is welcome, welcome, welcome to Sanki Global. And we'll be doing this again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern is for the United States and for the Bahamas, for Canada. And then we have 6 p.m. Central would be Jamaica time. So please bring a guest. And we'll keep on doing this until everybody gets it, because we are passionate about what we do. And we know we have the leading product in the world. Let me get that link for you right now, Joy. Hold on. Give me a second. And here's the link for those that want to share it for the presentation for tonight. And like I always say, my name is Dr. Ruth Ann, or Coach Ruth, or Warrior in Action, or the In Spite of Queen. And I always close in saying, service to humanity, guys, is service to God. Good night, my friends.